Hi, Ruth.
You can go ahead and share your screen while she's.
Can you all see the screen? Okay. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and get started. And so what I'll do is I've shared the packet in the chat in case you did not receive it in the email. We're going over the 2020-2021 Energy Invitational Design Competition. And so this year, we do have registration that's already open. The official registration deadline for the competition is Friday, December 18th, with a final count of students and teams. This year, we will have a few updates, due to the challenges right now of the pandemic that we will go over. I know typically we do meet in person for this competition, but as you're going through the registration, you'll see that we will not meet in person at all during this school year. We do hope to meet in person the following school year, which will be 21-22. So as you go through the registration, at the very end, which I will send you all the link in the email as well, be sure to complete their billing information that will include the admin contact of name, email, school or office, and their address and direct phone number. Each team will also need to submit the administrator support letter, which is included in the packet. The support letter is due Friday, January 22nd, 2021. And then teams without their administrator letter cannot participate. We just want to be sure that the school and district is aware of the team that is participating in case there's any additional funds that are needed, any parts that have to be purchased ahead of time, or any tech needs to be used.
And depending on where your funding for the competition comes from, your administrative support letter could be signed by the principal from your school or from someone within the district that's providing funding. So it varies from team to team.
And then registration is covered in the packet from page 3 to 4. And then going into the fees, we have updated the registration fee. So this year it is $500 per team. So if any of your schools, for example, if one school decides to submit 2 cars, which will be 2 teams, they will have to pay a total fee of $1,000. And all fees must be paid Friday, January 22nd, 2021. You will receive updates, if not from me, then from my director, Netta, or from our president, Dr. Brian Dozer. If you would like to withdraw from the competition with a refund, you will need to notify myself and my director, Netta, by Friday, February 26th. If you withdraw after that date, you will not receive your refund. And that information is on page 4 of the packet. And then so the updates, comparing this year to last year, we will stick with one category, which is the ultra lightweight category. And that includes the weight of your vehicle, and the driver as you're building out your design cannot be over 330 pounds. Each team this year, we're also working that each team does receive one mentor That one mentor will either be an automotive technician or an engineer, and they are to meet with each team that they are assigned to at least 4 to 5 times before the competition dates. And we will go over that on the next slide. And again, this competition this year will not focus on racing. We'll focus strictly on the design and build of the model of the team's car. And again, we do hope that we can race in the next school year. We will go over if you all or if any of your teams have questions about using this year's design information into the next year's car model. And so this year we felt that since the design could be a bit crucial, it is best that each team does have one mentor. We understand that some teachers, they're in connection with several businesses or automotive or engineer professionals. If they already have a mentor in mind that they would like to work with their teams, they can forward their information to me just so that we have their information on hand and they can be a potential judge during the competition day. And each mentor will need to meet with the teams 4 to 5 times. That schedule is based off of the team's availability and the mentor's availability. So we will not provide the exact dates that they need to meet. That's between the team and the mentor.
However,
go ahead.
Ari and I are available to set up Zoom calls because we understand you guys don't have to have a Zoom account to set these up. If you need to, just email Ari or myself for that.
Yes, and then you can email me the dates, or the teacher can email me the dates that they are meeting if they do need our Zoom information to use. And then either Netta or myself will just sit in the background. And this information is on page 2, 4, and 7 of the packet. And so going over the design review, we will stick with the design brief needing to contain 8 pages of information from the build, make, and model of their vehicle. They will also need to submit a YouTube video between 2 to 3 minutes. They will also need to include their design PowerPoint presentation. And these 3 documents will need to be turned in by Sunday, March 21st, which is 1 month before the competition. If they have any issues with submitting their documents, they can email them directly to me, or I can send them a Dropbox link where they can save it. Students will present their information on a provided Zoom link that I will email out to the teachers. The competition day will be Wednesday, April 21st, 2021. The time is to be determined. We're going to send out a survey link to see the best time frame that works for each team, and we'll set up their exact presentation times based off of their time availability. And again, the teams will present in front of an online panel of judges that have expertise in the automotive manufacturing and technician side, and also panels from the engineering side. And this information for the design review is on page 4 through 5 and 7 through 10, which will also include the rubric that judges and teams can follow while building their models. And again, competition day is a Wednesday. I understand that is the middle of the week, so some teachers may need to prepare ahead of time if they do have any alternate classes. The time will be determined based off of the teacher's availability, and they will receive a Zoom link from me directly to their emails. And the main point of contact for this competition will be myself or my director, Netta. And the easiest way to probably remember our email is just our first name and then vitalinkoc.org. And then we can go over any final questions you may have if we've missed any.
I do want to cover a couple of quick notes before we have for the questions. And one is that our mentors can have multiple teams. So if you have multiple teams for your district, your mentor can work with all of the teams from your class. That's totally fine. And then also we understand that not all students will have access to the labs where they can work on their vehicle. So when we ask for the design of the vehicle, we don't actually mean pictures of the actual physical vehicle. They can be CAD designs or SketchUp designs that they are, drawing, and they would submit those as part of their brief and as well as part of their video. Also, the PowerPoint presentation is submitted to VitalLink just so we have it ahead of time just to cover all technology issues that might occur for presentation day. That way we have it alongside with everything that the students will need to present. So if there's any technical issues from the students or their teacher on the day of the presentation, we can have their PowerPoints and present it for them as they go through the slides. Also, we do have, as of right now, 3 or 4 mentors confirmed, ready to participate alongside with the teams that are registering for our competition. And if you are just not sure if you're going to be fully participating, but you anticipate you'll be participating with a certain number of teams, but you know for a fact that if you do participate, you do not have a mentor, please let us know, because we can always start outreaching right now, even for potential teams. And then if any of your teachers, because I know this is just for administrators right now, but if any of your teachers are not sure about participation and they would like to talk to an old veteran team that's been participating for a long time, we would happily connect them with one of our old teachers just so they can review what goes in a design brief, because I know 8 pages seems very extreme, but a lot of those pages are introductions for who the team advisors are, which would be the teachers, who the team mentors are, which would be the industry professionals, and you would provide their background. You would provide a position description for each team member, as well as descriptions for the parts of the vehicle and a lot of images from the design. So it does take up a lot of the content out of the 8 pages. But if you need further assistance with that, after you review the packet, all of our old teachers that have been participating for a couple of years would be happy to meet with you if needed. All right.
Did anyone, for the admin, did you all have any questions that we may have missed?
Yeah, Ruth is asking if signatures on the application will be virtual. Yes, electronic signatures will be totally fine. You can go ahead and just add your own electronic signatures on the PDF from the packet, or if you need us to make it a fillable electronic form, just email Ariana and we'll do it for you. I believe Tom called Ari and I. We talked on the phone a couple of weeks ago. He is definitely planning on participating. I don't know how many cars he has because he has 2. I don't know how many of them he's signing up. But I don't know if he has already registered.
No.
Okay.
He is not registered yet. I know that he will be in the teacher orientation meeting, Ruth.
Okay. And I do know that we have a couple of teachers that have not registered yet, but has expressed interest, are coming to the orientation meeting on Monday. They are welcome to come and then decide and talk to their administrators afterwards to decide if they really want to participate and if it's something that they could do with their class.
I think ours will be there on at that meeting also, Mr.
Correct.
Richter. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And is he the same teacher from your last time?
Okay. He is, yeah.
Perfect. So a lot of the components in the design brief have actually not changed for the design brief, but what is updated is the video and the PowerPoint that's new, but the content for all of those does come from the brief, so he should be familiar with it.
Okay, great.
All right. And then Brian, is there anything regarding the invoices that will go out that we need to cover right now?
No, I mean, typically what we do is we email them. If that's okay with everyone, we'll take care of that.
Okay, perfect. And our registration forms do have specific email and contact information for the team and specific email and contact information for the person who will be billing. So in case that's a different section, so when the teacher completes it, they can see it. And in the registration packet that we've shared with you, you have access to that link as well. So if you ever want to go ahead and look at it before your teacher submit, just so you know what information they're going to need from you, you're welcome to do that.
Okay.
And if there's someone else we need to email the invoices to, just let me know, or we can send it wherever.
Okay. Well, if there's no more questions, that is all of the admin orientation. And we will have the teacher orientation on Monday. I will also send you that recording just in case any other teachers are interested, and you can forward them that link for their notes. And then of course they can always email either myself or Ned if they have any further questions. And thank you for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.